So the first card that popped out is Victory. And the number is 828. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from where you are, where the camera is. But the card is Victory, 828. And it makes me think about Romans 828. The scripture says all things are working together for my good whenever I see this card. And it says, be content with what you've done. Recall the sacrifices you made, the work you did, and the truths you've uncovered. Your angels applaud you and send you celebratory energy. Show them you receive it by thanking yourself out loud right now. Perhaps even dance and or sing along to your favorite happy song. Feel the divine flow through you. And then underneath we have boundaries. It's number 321. And it says, it's okay to set limits. You need to set a boundary. There are those who take too much, and your angels are reminding you that you don't have to let them. It's important to say no to what harms you. Think of a boundary you can set today, then put it in place. You have the support of your angels. So right off the bat, there is something that you experienced, a test, a challenge, an obstacle that you are going through, will go through, or have gone through in the recent days leading whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I'm getting this energy again of that 828. All things are working together for my good. So even the setbacks and the challenges that you perceive as setbacks and challenges are not even necessarily setbacks and challenges. They're really here to help you strengthen yourself, to help you strengthen your gifts, to help you strengthen um, who it is that you say you want to be. A lot of times the things that we ask for, the things that we want to walk into, requires us to transform and change the choices that we're making. And sometimes we can have experiences that come in that support us by showing up as obstacles and challenges, but they're really there to help us move into what it is that we're asking for. So you did it. Whatever it is that you did, you said no when you felt you had to say yes, but you honored. I'm getting this energy of like, say you said you were going to work out 3 times a week because you want to get fit for something, or you have a goal that you're trying to accomplish, or you just want to have more movement in your life, and you were like, you know what, I'm going to work out 3 times a week. And you set the intention, and it's like as soon as you set that intention, it was like things kept coming in to move you in the opposite direction of where you said you wanted to go, right? Your friend, your coworker came in and brought you a cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake, after you just said, I'm going to eat more healthier, I'm going to work out more. And they were being nice. They were like, girl, I know how much you like strawberry cheesecake. And I was at the store picking me up some lunch, and I decided to get it for you. And you were like, I literally just made this commitment to say I was going to do X, Y, and Z. And here you come walking in the door with this strawberry cheesecake. And you have a choice in that moment. You have a choice to either honor the commitment that you have made to yourself about what it is that you want to accomplish and who it is that you want to be, or you can stay exactly where you are and make the choice to eat the cheesecake because you don't want to be rude. She got it for you. She paid for it. You don't want to turn it down. You don't want to seem like you're being ungrateful. All of these excuses that you could come up with in your mind in the moment. And you say, you know what? What's most important to me right now in this moment is me honoring the commitment that I have made to myself. And you set a boundary and you said no when you could have said yes. The other thing I'm getting is, for some of y'all, this is a relationship. This is a ex that has returned. He has returned. He has returned. Okay, talking good, smelling good, looking good, um, saying all of the right things that you wanted to hear at one point in time. But you were like, you know what? No, that version. There's a version of me that would have accepted this person. But the person that I have decided to be, the person that I am walking into, is not going to accept or tolerate certain patterns and certain behaviors anymore. So, as much as I applaud you for changing, sir, it's a no. It's a no. We have things that we're moving towards, we have things that we're accomplishing. And by saying yes to you, I'm saying no to me. By saying yes to you, I am saying no to me. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. I'm not willing to deprive myself, to be untrustworthy with myself by saying yes to you in this moment. Okay, so you succeeded. There's something that you accomplished. Your guides are watching you, your ancestors are watching you. Every time you make the choice to heal something, especially if it's a generational pattern that you have seen show up in your lineage time and time again, and you're making the decision that it stops with me and I'm not going to continue this habit, I'm not going to continue this behavior, I'm not going to continue to live my life in this way. When you make the choice to decide that, it's like, okay, the universe wants to test you, God wants to test you, not in a menacing way, but in a way to say, okay, let me see how devoted you are. Let me see how devoted you are to what it is that you say you're going to do. And the thing about it is, it helps you develop your level of confidence. It helps you to develop your level of trust within yourself when you can make those choices and say, no, I'm going to honor the commitment that I have made to loving myself, to bettering myself, to showing up and doing the thing that's hard to do, even when it would be convenient to do the exact opposite. And the beautiful thing about it is that every day we get another opportunity to get it right. So whatever you didn't get right, maybe you fell for it. Maybe you took the person back. Maybe you ate the cheesecake. Maybe you did the thing that you said you weren't going to do. Tomorrow's another opportunity. Even not even tomorrow, in this moment right here, you have another breath in your body to get it right. With every breath you take, there's another opportunity to get it right. And for those of you have um, who have set that boundary, you are being applauded, you are being celebrated in the ethers. The ancestors, the guides, your angels, your guardian angel, they are very proud of you. And they may be wanting to reiterate this to you because you may not have people in your present atmosphere who can reflect that to you. Right? A lot of us who are on this journey of bettering ourselves, who are on this journey of um, living our lives in a different type of way, we sometimes do so without having physical community around us that can relate or that can understand why we're doing the things that we're doing or why we're taking the steps that we're taking. And it can be a little isolating. And sometimes it's hard to motivate yourself. Sometimes it's hard to encourage yourself. Sometimes it's hard to get up and keep doing the thing and making the sacrifices and honoring your truth and respecting yourself, when there's nobody in your corner who's like, yes, keep going, you got this, you can do it, I'm so proud of you. You may not have heard those words, right, from anyone around you. You may hear the exact opposite of that. You may hear like, why are you doing that? Why are you being so extreme? Why are you being, you may hear a lot of negative things, but not a lot of applause, not a lot of celebration, right? So I think that's what they wanted you to know today, that they're proud of you, that they are supportive of you and supportive of the choices that you are making, that are honoring the agreements that you made before you incarnated here in this earth, and you are walking in alignment, and they want you to know to keep going, to keep stretching, to keep making the decisions even when it feels hard, even when you feel like, is this really worth it? When you're doubting yourself, they want you to keep going because you have the victory, and you set that boundary, and you say, you know what, you're not taking any more of my energy. Okay, I didn't even point. Okay, so as I started pulling the tarot cards, my phone overheated and the camera stopped recording. So the other cards I pulled was the Death card and the Queen of Cups. And underneath the deck, when I pulled the Death card, was the World card, which means completion of a major transition and transformation. And when I pulled the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups was underneath the deck. So what this is letting me know is that, again, you have made a major transformation. And I was saying how, a lot of times we think these small choices that we're making, like saying no to the cheesecake and honoring the commitment that you made, is a very small choice, but those small choices add up, you know. Again, maybe you don't go and you sign up for the gym membership immediately. Maybe you just say, I'm going to go take a walk. I'm going to walk every day for 30 minutes. And you honor that commitment. And every day you walk and you make that commitment. And then that one day turns into 2 weeks. And that 2 weeks turns into 4 weeks. And then that 4 weeks turns into 6 months. And you have completely changed the trajectory of who you are, how you show up in the world, how you look, by making those small choices. And the question that I asked as I was pulling the tarot cards is like, what's on the other side of this, right? What's on the other side of you honoring the commitments that you have made to yourself? And what's on the other side is the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups, right? It's emotional fulfillment. It's joy. It's joy that cannot be contained. It's joy that the world can't give and the world can't take away. And yeah, I'm so upset because I was really in a flow and now I've just kind of lost the flow. But maybe what needed to be said has been said. And really, what the whole premise of this message is really just celebrating you and honoring you and really acknowledging the effort that you have been making. Because again, maybe you don't have that support in your life that can physically say, hey, job well done, keep going, we see you, and we are grateful for the work that you are committed to doing. Because when you make that choice, your life doesn't just get better, it has a ripple effect. Those who are around you, they get better. Those who are connected to you, forwards and backwards, get better. The world and the community that you are a part of gets better. So thank you. Thank you for showing up and doing the thing, even when it didn't feel like it was the right thing. Thank you for honoring your truth. Thank you for showing us it's possible to live a soul, heart led life, and for making us believe that it's possible for us too. Thank thank you. And that's what they want you to know. They're very proud, very, very proud of you for doing all that you are doing, for honoring yourself, for saying yes to yourself. Um, the version of you that is manifesting 10 years from now thanks you. You know, the version of you that um, is on the other side of you honoring these commitments is very happy and very, very much filled with joy and gratitude for you being responsible enough and devoted enough and disciplined enough to make the hard choices, even when it was convenient not to. And so that's the message today. I think this is done because I'm kind of out of the flow now, so it feels complete. But kudos to you. Kudos for getting up and doing it. Kudos to you for saying yes when you could have said no, or for saying no when you could have said yes. And that's it. That's all. Until next time. It's hot. The sun. I'm getting all this vitamin D, child. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I promise. I'll be back.